You know, sometimes when you build new decks and you think you have a good idea, instead of, I think, changing everything after every match that you lose, first you should try to get used to the deck and just get a feeling for how and what's the right way of playing the deck. Because skill is going to be essential in every kind of deck, right? Okay, so we're up against the Lurus deck. Yeah, I want to cast Omen, so... He hasn't played anything, which is really weird. There's the Eidolon, okay. Having quite a nice hand, actually. Liliana is way too early here. Another land, we take it. Especially Castle Vantress is nice. And oh, we don't have an island, so these come in tap. That's good to know. And we cast the Witching Well and Scry. Actually, I don't want any of these. Because we got the Fires of Invention anyway. A Growth Spiral, maybe, but... Oh, this is good. So we can already grab something that we think is going to be helpful. So what do we want here? I guess just a simple Kaya's Wrath is useful, right? Because we don't have the mana yet to get the ultimate. So I think just the emergency Kaya's Wrath already is pretty dope. Because Lurus decks are creature based, right? And wow, this art is sick. And the next turn we can go Castle Vantress already. Castle Vantress into Nicol Bolas. Even grab something else here. Oh, but Migration Path is actually cool. Migration Path is great. Because it sets us to 7 mana. And 7 mana is the mana we want to have, right? For this ultimatums and everything. So let's get another red. And actually another red. And so this leaves us open with 4 mana. Actually go ahead and just kill this. Sure, he draws a card, but now we've got a free board. Got a completely free board now. And next turn we probably go Genesis Ultimatum. I guess. Ooh, Robber. So I think, yeah, given that he's got a Robber, it still was the right decision to kill the Eidolon. First, this way he doesn't draw even more cards. And our Nicol Bolas would have died anyway, right? Yeah. Because at 5 loyalty, just kills it, so it's fine. We'll draw 2 cards now. But we're looking really, really good here. So let's activate this. Okay, now this is the big moment. So we've got 7 lands. 7 lands is the breakpoint we want to have. And actually let's look in the graveyard. There's nothing really there. So let's get Genesis Ultimatum. Okay. Yeah.
Always nice to get out of the lab.
Okay. So first thing we learn here is that the Genesis Ultimatum is probably not too powerful in the deck. And we probably should put in more Planeswalkers into this deck, I guess. That's the takeaway here right now. Because the idea of the Genesis Ultimatum is want to cast it and then put like 3 Planeswalkers on the field, right? Cool thing about Migration Path is we don't need it anymore because we've got our 7 lands, so we can just cycle it. So it's got some additional utility.
I'll be back.
And we've got 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 9 lands. Wow. We got 8 mana open. It's just another land, I guess. Okay. And then we can actually do both here. We can crack this and do the migration path. Liliana, yes please. Definitely. Drawn from dreams, you already have 1. I guess 2 is fine. I just cycle this. So we got the Liliana. So we use the -4 on Liliana.
Your corpse will make an excellent minion. More useful in the day.
I've gotta say, we haven't really figured out yet how we actually win with this deck. I think we could look for us some Nikki boys, but I think we just do this. Yeah, okay, so I think in order for this to work... Oh no. Well, we don't need the Witching Wells, like, at all. Actually, those represent drawing cards more than a growth spiral, so... And I think we can dish the Fires of Invention.
Oh, I do love a good death wail.
Okay, so far I think we've got like the basic idea of the deck. And if he kills our Liliana, I think we're going to bring it back with Ultimatum. Pawn is really good at hitting our lands, which makes me pretty happy.
Oh, defeat. What a drag.
Yeah, neither of those are interesting. Okay, I would think the way to win with the stack is... so where is it? We want the Ultimatum. Is that we have a lot of Planeswalkers on the board. Yes, yes, yes. Sure, sure, sure. Oh, another Fae, pretty nice. All right, wait. You know what? Let's destroy this.
I am Death's master.
Get a zombie.
This looks like a fun new toy.
And the plan is basically...
Everyone complains to me about the weather.
And the plan is to get the Playmate Celebration out of the sideboard and then copy the Playmate Celebration with Ral so that we get into ultimate range for both Liliana and Nicol Bolas. And this way win the game. However, this is... Then this is legendary, so this says... Each one who doesn't control legendary creature plays or loses the game. So someone needs to get rid of this. Which means if we find our Chandra, we can kill this. Okay, sure. So we need to find Chandra here. Okay, we get to draw. Okay, so now the order here is important. First we scry 2. We need to find specifically Chandra. No. And anyway, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana left. We need 4. Okay, so we can't scry again actually. Just have to draw the 2 cards. No Chandra. It's too bad. Oh no, wait. This doesn't work still. Wait, what does it say? Shall paradise or is put in exile, return to your under control. So we are going to have to kill it twice for sure. You know what? I think I know what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Oh damn, I actually could have copied that. We get an Ashiok. Cast the Ashiok. And get rid of his graveyard. But first we kill it. So that he doesn't have the aura on it. And now we get rid of his graveyard. And now we draw a card.
My intellect is without limit.
Oh wait, did I F up? I think I F'd up actually. Forgot to somehow... I should have made a zombie token. Damn. Yeah, I F'd up a bit.
Super gross and not my fault.
Yeah, I F'd up a bit actually. Okay, we do. Whoops. Whatever. Okay, the correct play was to make a zombie token here so we can block. Yeah, that was just wrong. Okay.
I will return one day.
Kiss Liliana, but we can just get all the stuff back basically with our what's it called? Eerie Ultimatum, right? Ooh, yes. Yes. Well, actually, we don't need the second land behind that, so we can just scry this away. And actually, let's get 2 things here.
For every action, there's a reaction, and you are not gonna like this one.
Okay, give me that Eerie Ultimatum. And Planar Celebration. Then we Ultimatum. Just, yeah, the power level of this deck is just ridiculously high. Because, I mean, look at all the stuff we're doing, right? I'm not even playing well or anything. I'm actually playing pretty bad right now. But... right? I mean, this is pretty disgusting. Oh, sure. It doesn't really matter what we draw at this point. And... yeah, we just get rid of this and... exile it, and then we've won. Yeah, the power level is just absurd.
Rise
Oh, we
and
can actually
shine.
play a land. And that's it. Can just Planewide Celebration next turn. Put our Nickel Wars up to 9 loyalty by copying it, and then we've won.
Death is enlightening.
Okay, let's go. That's exactly what we wanted, so cast our Planewide Celebration.
There's plenty more where that came from.
Proliferate, 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 proliferate. Ah! What? What? Oh yes, we did have fun in this match. With Genesis Ultimatum. Oh yes. It's a really nice hand. Okay, what do we have here? There's our fourth land. We probably don't want another Sphinx. And I think like this. This is a pretty cool starting hand here. So with all the colors we need, we've got Fires of Invention, we've got a Sphinx. Don't want another Sphinx. Liliana, okay. I guess we can keep that because we got another Omen. I mean, Sphinx of Foresight is actually such a value bomb. Like if you have got 4 mana for a flyer, which is already great. The start of game effect, and then at the beginning of your upkeep scry 1. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so far things are looking pretty good here. Okay, we need 2 more lands, then we can actually start casting these planeswalkers, but what we're really looking for are our Faes of Wishes, right? Drawn from Dreams would be really good. Drawn from Dreams. Guys, 25th of June is going to be when
Right on schedule.
Core set 2021 is actually, I would say Core set 21 is coming out. Which is already so early. Okay, cool. We got a Ral, so we can scry.
odds of victory look good. You like the gauntlets?
I guess we just want the land. So we can start playing these and let's play the swings. Okay, we're going to get our next 6th land next turn, pretty guaranteed due to Omen of the Sea. And then we can just put both of these out.
Don't worry.
Now he's going to be able to counter one thing, right, if I play it. Guess I want the Garruk out to kill... Oh, actually, right, can't kill Planeswalkers. Not this Garruk. What was I saying? 25th of June, or June 25th, next core set already coming out so early, actually. Which is pretty cool. I actually really like the core sets because... Okay, so let's just put it this way. Why do you like the, let's say, theme sets? You like the theme sets because they have a theme. They basically show you a certain, like, new mechanics and certain new playstyles that you can do, right? And that's cool, like, don't get me wrong. That's perfect. Oh, wait, what do we do here? I think we have to go migration path. We have to. To do this to get our lands. Oh, I could have... No, damn. Could have copied. I always forget this. See, there's so much I can still do better with this deck, actually. Let's scry. But Royal feels really good. Oh, Nicol Bolas is good. Garruk? Oh, Lil? What is more devastating? I somehow like the Garruk more.
You got a good head on those shoulders.
Can just start applying pressure. Get rid of the Narset.
Such violence is upsetting.
I could have copied the migration path. There's so much I can do better still, right, with this deck, but it always feels very powerful. So back to this set theme. So theme sets, they're cool because they give you new keywords, new things to experiment with, right?
Here goes nothing.
And I would say, in general, every theme set has about three deck types that they propose. Like, let's say 3 main deck types. What would be an example? Like, Throne of Eldraine was basically, was it food tokens? Then the artifact enchantment theme. And the third one. Then the night theme, basically, right? Those are the main sets. Or main themes, which is really cool. Introduce some real new stuff into the game, right? Which is awesome. That being said, I love the courses because they usually don't do that. Core sets usually give you a lot more, just, how would I say? They give you more kind of seeds to get different deck types going, right? That's what I love about it. It's so open-ended, basically. Oh, like, nice, look, we got an emblem. Let's go.
We are relentless.
This isn't your average zombie horde.
Actually, I want to draw a card. Because we're very low on cards. Teferi, not really that big of a deal right now.
Is a motor, my
Look, we get a 5/5 zombie with trample.
Putrid, but effective.
When a storm sea washes the dead ashore, super gross and not my fault.
Perfect. Drawn from dreams. Perfect. I wonder what our opponent is doing here actually. Yeah, so the reason I love the core set so much, it gives you less of like focused ideas to build decks, but gives you a lot of cards to go different directions, and that's what I love about the core sets. So much more open-ended, I would say, than the themed sets. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, we don't need the forest. Let's see what we get here. Oh, I always forget it!
Hey, that was uncalled for.
Oh, yes. Give me that Fae and Chandra? I think at this point, just take double wishes. Now we can copy this.
This lightning strikes a lot more than twice.
Let's go. Oh, we can actually get rid of the Teferi.
Enough. This is hardly my worst defeat.
We want the Playmate Celebration. And what do we want actually? Genesis Ultimatum I think is bad because we've got already so much stuff on board. I guess just let's get a Ruinous Ultimatum.
You cannot run or hide.
What a good mindless minion.
Wow. I mean, could draw a card, but yeah, let's draw a card. This deck feels so disgusting.
My schemes are never ending.
Let's go, 5/5 Tramplers for free. I got the Ruinous Ultimatum because if he puts any Planeswalker on board, we can destroy it with the Ultimatum and ensure that Nicol Bola's ultimate actually kills him. Bam. End the turn. Damn, this deck feels good. It feels good. Yeah, our deck is basically put all busted cards in one deck and just see what happens. Oh, put all busted cards in one deck and make it happen, right? Make it possible. I think that's the right way to put it. Ooh. Okay, this is legendary, so it's good that we have our Ruinous Ultimatum. Let's go. GG. Bloop. And now copy.
I have just the thing to take you out for good.
Famous salvation. Proliferate, 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 proliferate. Oh god. This deck feels so ridiculous.